People pleasing. We might find ourselves in our day-to-day lives trying to please or appease others. So let's do an EFT tapping on this. So taking full responsibility for our own well-being and repeating after me. Let's go with that flow and let's begin to tap. Even though in my day-to-day life, I'm very much doing for others. I'm making sure their needs are tended to and that everything is safe and sound, and that the people in my life are truly pleased. And I love, honor, and accept myself, even though there are people that I really try to keep appeased, to try and not rock the boat, to really not muddy the waters with, because I've learnt some repercussions from this. So it's better to keep the peace. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, even though I really try to please everyone. I go above and beyond. But rather than feeling above and beyond, I feel down and below. Below with this people pleasing. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. All this people pleasing. I might be people pleasing. I really want to keep everyone around me nice and safe, nice and calm. I really want to meet their needs and make sure that they are appeased. Do everything for and a little less for me. I'm really trying to people please. And others might blame me for this. They might say things like, you need to take care of yourself. Stop doing for others. Stop saying you're sorry so much. Ooh, he's a people pleaser. And that really makes me feel bad. And this environment around me, maybe not the environment that I'm trying to keep pleased, but I really don't want to rock that boat. I really don't want to make waves. And there is a part of my experience that might say, to keep everyone else pleased, I'm better seen and not heard. My actions of doing for others may be how I receive some form of care. Or perhaps even maybe, by not rocking the boat, by not causing these waves, I might not get washed out. I might not have harm done to me. And this might not be physical harm, or it could be physical harm, or it could be emotional harm, a threat to my emotional safety. to my well-being. And there's parts of my well-being that while I'm trying to people please others, my inner person is feeling immense displeasure and immense dis-ease, because I really want to have my voice. I want to express what I want to express. And I have a life that's in service of myself and not continually in service of others. To take care of my needs and to know my needs are important. And there might be a part of me that's scared to experience these emotions because I was not allowed to have those. I was only there to be of service to others, to make sure that they're pleased, even though I experience this displeasure within myself. And do I feel good with this? Continually doing for others. And it's good to be of service to people. And I might feel good doing that. And I have to ask myself the question, am I receiving this good as a form of love by continually doing for others rather than receiving some attention and having a space for myself and my experiences where it's just not one-sided all the time? How do I feel within myself? This displeasure, all of this displeasure, there is a part of myself that is saying, I'm asking for love in all the wrong places. I'm giving and expecting in return. And another part of me is saying, just keep everything safe so I can be safe and sound by appeasing this person in my life that creates disruption and creates so much hurt. And if I'm smoothing the waters to avoid harm in the hope of getting love in return, I have to ask myself the question, does this make me feel pleased? And I'm not bad or stupid for doing this. How I've dealt with this is appropriate in this time. And it's kept me safe. What I've had to do has kept me safe till now. But there is part of my body and parts of my mind that feel uneasy around this person and feel uneasy within myself. And there's a part of my experience, my sense of self, that just doesn't feel good within itself. I feel it's not being authentic to me. It's just merely having to be for others. And I have a right to be heard. And I have a right to express my feelings. And I just don't want to be part of the furniture. I want to be part of an interactive experience where my value is heard, and so too is the others. And I want to feel safe in this relationship. And I have to ask myself this question: am I deserving of my love, of my inner love, of my inner respect for myself? Because I want to respect myself. A part of my boundary setting is not a part of myself to test, or a boundary to test from others, but a way of being to respect myself, and for others to know how to respect me. This is why I have a boundary. And for other people to respect my boundaries, I need to start respecting my own self. And I'm so proud of myself for keeping myself safe for this long. It wasn't great having to appease others, but I have an opportunity for change. And my boundaries are about respecting myself. And I'm growing in confidence in those boundaries. I'm learning and developing new ways where I have value within myself. And I have safety within myself. And I release all the fear around this safety. And I release all the negative talk that says I don't deserve that. I deserve all the good stuff in my life. By respecting myself, by honoring myself, by being there for me first, by learning it's okay to say no, and to know when my energy is getting taxed, and when others can be dependent on their own energy, to learning them grow in experiences where they don't become so dependent upon myself. I'm shaking free of this dependency. I'm shaking free of all these negative thoughts that really said I wasn't that much. Because I am everything. I am everything to me. And I deserve to take care of myself. And these other people in my life, they're grown-ass adults who also need to learn to deal with this. And as I grow, they may grow to respect my boundaries. Or they may go another way. But I'm being true to myself. And I'm being authentic to myself. And I'm being trusting of myself. And I'm being caring of myself. And I'm so compassionate of myself. And I'm learning to please myself in all emotional boundaries and all physical boundaries. in body, mind, and spirit. And taking a full breath in and out. Just knowing that you are there for yourself, and to help yourself first means that you're going to be of great assistance to others because you have that capacity to return to know what is yourself and what is the other. That separation between helps you help others, because a battery sometimes needs to recharge and it can't recharge if it's constantly having to be depleted for others. So I'm Dion from Eflowtion Support Services. I offer EFT tapping online, so check out eflowtionsportservices.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.